Hello, 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 BSR Nation. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Everland, home of the Ponderosa. I haven't made a video in a very long time because I've been rather busy doing some other things. So I thought I'd come out here tonight and give you a quick tour and update of the Ponderosa and my garden and how everything has come along. It's been a long, hot summer. We just had a lot of rain every day. It was really strange. Every single day for about 5 days. At exactly 4 o'clock, we would get huge thunderstorms and a lot of rain. So every day at that time, I would just say, "Oh, it's storm time." So anyway, this is the area that I made so that I would have a nice, comfortable place to sit. And you see I put lights. There are lights in that palm tree right there. And they're solar lights. They're on the little gate. On the little gate. I took my banana plants, some of them, and I just set them in these little ponds that I have on this little patio area. The reason I did that is because banana plants love water. Yes. And since it was so hot and things were looking like they were burning up out here, I decided, let me just set these right there in the water. And that was that. I didn't have to water them at all. Just set them in there. And there's the Ponderosa. There it is. That's me right there. That's my statue of myself. And you see my solar lights. Everything, almost every light back here is solar. So when the grid does go down, alas, I will still have light out here at the Ponderosa. Okay. And here's this shade cover that I bought to sit under because it was so hot. But what I ended up doing is I ended up sliding this red banana plant under the shade because it was so hot and the sun was so, the heat from the sun was so strong, it was burning. See? Well, no, that's, that is I think a snail ate that, but like this part, it was burning up, and that part, so that's why I slid it back in there, under the shade. And here's another banana sitting in water, because bananas love water. There are some more of my solar lights. See, well lit, so I can see everything. This is one of my ferns that didn't make it, even though I was watering it, did not make it. This year the heat has been really unusual because even though you would water plants or even your grass, by the time the sun got all the way in the center of the sky, like around noon, everything would be bone dry, like it was never watered, like it hadn't been watered in days. I found that quite strange. Here is one of my lime trees, and all of my lime trees did really well. I have limes on all of them. I have like 3 or 4. There is a fern that did well. It's still alive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so over here, my grapevines are still doing well, but no grapes. The rose of the Ponderosa has bounced back. And I have this pretty light that I put out here. And it's a solar light. And I moved those chimes over there. Today I cleaned off my solar panels because my battery didn't seem to be taking enough charge. So I cleaned them off. Try them tomorrow, see how it works. Those are my fruit trees. The orchard is doing well, but of course this year I didn't get any fruit, but hopefully I will next year. I'm going to cut, this is a plum, and I'm going to cut this probably right there. So like this the center main branch, I'm going to cut it in half because it's my intention to be able to come out here to my orchard once these fruit trees have fruit on them. I would like to be able to pick the fruit right off the trees without having any problem at all. I don't want to have to get a ladder, just want to pick them right off. There's another solar light. Thought it was pretty. And I put these up because I wanted to at least put a barrier around the orchard so that when the deer come, at least there's something there to make them think about not stepping in here. And these are lights, those are lights too, they're just not on yet. I know a deer can jump over that or walk right through it, but so far so good. So far when the deer come, they go that way over there. Yeah. And those are my sweet potatoes. So they go and they eat some of my sweet potato greens, then they eat some of the leaves off of the trees over there, and I don't mind that, not one bit. Okay. This is the biggest banana plant that I have out here. I wish I could stand next to it so you could see how tall. It's about, I would say, well, the top of those big leaves are about, I would say 7 feet high, but the stalk is about, I would say 4 feet tall. So my intention is one day this whole stalk and that one too, because there's like a cluster of them. I want their main stalk to grow. I want that part to be 7 feet high and have the leaves up here. And the day that I get a rack of bananas, I keep looking and watching to see if the banana will flower, have that upside down flower hanging out of it, but it hasn't happened yet. But the day that does happen, that is going to be a sight to see, and I will definitely share that with you. Turmeric. See how big the turmeric? It does this every year. The turmeric gets huge, and I have 2 of these. One's over by the deck, but it's huge. The one by the deck has flowers in it, but I don't see any flowers in this one. But the flowers are pretty. But that's the turmeric. Yep. So there you have it. Everything's doing well. And hopefully by next year, hopefully I will definitely have some fruit on the fruit trees. That's my intention. All right, so there you have it. Let's say our affirmations together. Put your hands on your heart. Are you ready? Here it goes. Okay, Ginger, you could say the affirmations with us. Okay. So Ginger wants to say them too, so just don't mind her barking. Please, excuse her. Ready? Here it goes. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am wealthy. I am awesome. And God never changes. I am blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, BSR Nation. I'll try to put up more videos now that I have the time. Thank you so much. Take care. And stay tuned. And stay safe.